Hi guys, welcome back to more World Beyond. We are on episode 5 of season 2. So we have 5 episodes left. This is the point, please God, where all of you have said, because I've had a few people telling me as each episode goes along, it's not much longer now, you're going to start getting more info, more backstory, more relevant to what it is that I'm watching this show for, because, well, if you've watched my previous episodes, you know that I'm not keen on this story, or these characters, or this setting. So I'm here for just information. I don't really care what happens to them, sorry, but we're going to carry on. We've gone this far, we've done 15 episodes, we've got 5 to go. You guys have stuck with it with me, and I appreciate you for doing that. And we're going to continue on episode 5, season 2.
How's Hope? She okay? I mean, you never really said anything.
She's good. This time tomorrow, you can ask her yourself.
Must be just over this ridge.
We were going that way a second ago.
Hey, Silas. So, this one usually gives us trouble, but,
Found him.
quick slip into it.
Okay. So much for that. It's become quite accustomed. Hey guys,
What are you doing here?
where for you? She's the one he had the most connection with.
Look, they do treat me okay here. So maybe Hope and your dad are okay too.
Silas, an entire city's gone. They're guilty. We're not wrong. Not this time.
We have a way in.
They call it the detritus service terminal. It's where all the biohazard waste gets taken out.
Tomorrow, you're gonna take Dennis's card. You're gonna borrow one of the trucks. You're gonna book it over there. You're gonna use the card to open the door at exactly 2 p.m.
As soon as you're a mile out, long-range security will spot you and they'll call it into the gate guards. If you haven't checked in with official business by then, they'll come looking.
I could tell Dennis.
What?
But I think he'd help us.
No. That's what he wants you to think.
I know it's a lot, but time's not on our side, and we can't do this without you. Are you in?
Don't say you're in if you're not, though.
I mean, there's always been friction between the military and the politicians, but we've all bought into what we're doing.
Yeah.
If there's anyone who's going to talk him around, it will be her.
I didn't know if they were gonna leave you alive.
I didn't either.
I only let you walk away because I thought it was what
That's
you
not
wanted.
why I'm... It's a lot.
Oh, it was them. We have to get Hope and my dad out.
Dude, what else you got to go back to while you've got us listening? You've just been told
So you're
even
in?
your uncle's gone.
We were kind of eavesdropping.
If anything happens to us, if we don't make it there in time for whatever reason, just go.
Team's heading out to look for Iris and Felix, and I'm going with them. They're finally letting me.
No, Dad, you can't. I should have
It's
told
okay. Raising a little hell, not taking no for an answer.
Hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of doing a little extracurricular noodling. We've identified 3 strains of yeast, which we believe, with some additional augmentation, could greatly accelerate necrotic decomposition.
you. You should be proud, Hope.
It's early, but this could be big.
So, Hope's idea here has the potential to kill off necrotized flesh a lot quicker, ridding the world of the dead a lot quicker. Doesn't mean it'll stop them rising, but they won't last very long. So it is still kind of bolting the door behind you after the horse has fled, hasn't it? Because it's not a cure. It doesn't stop any of this, what's happened. All it does is not turn the world into the Walking Dead for very long. Anybody who dies will still die in the same way, but that's That's their best option and choice at minimizing the impact. Okay.
We'll approach from the south, so it doesn't look like we crossed through your territory.
It would look less suspicious. And it would show the CRM that we're honoring our agreement.
You would do that?
Of course, but my concern is for you.
We'll lie low for a while, maybe at that underground mall near Cornell that you mentioned.
Me and Will, we found a way that they can get a message out if the plan changes.
If this plan works, we'll finally be out of your hair.
It hasn't been so bad having you in our hair. You'll get to see Hope.
Are you sure this is what you want to do? Knowing what you could lose.
It's their turn to lose. Sentries?
Not exactly.
What the hell are you doing here?
We are not far from a checkpoint. A patrol could be here any minute. You should go. Now.
Not like before. Not by putting anybody else at risk.
By what?
You did do that before.
Whatever I gotta do to get you out safe.
Then what? What happens to you?
Then I'll finish what I set out to do.
Look, I'm sorry, okay, but we can't risk this.
It's too late. They're coming.
Already coming. Time's up.
Send for Staff Sergeant Malik.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, this woman is not stupid. You're not going to pull the wool over her eyes very easily here. People always do that. Numbers to remember. It's house numbers or date of birth. Well, you're not showing us, so...
Staff Sergeant Malik.
For God's sake.
The Lieutenant Colonel's looking for you.
Hello, Iris. Officer Carlucci.
You're the one keeping us here?
Well, I thought it being polite not to stop by.
Thought we were screwed. Till we showed them the map that you gave the girls. Told them we were looking for the CI research facility. And here we are.
How's the ankle, officer? May I call you Felix?
Of course.
It must be quite odd to be on the other end of the intake questioning. Let's see it.
She gets under my skin.
That's freshly bandaged. Yeah. So did Indira's people help you with that?
Right before we
She's
found
seen
Eldon,
through this.
we stopped at a retirement home miles back.
I'd really like to see my dad.
I'm sure you would. That place where you left them, were there medical supplies?
Yeah, they were. They won't be happy finding out who I am. But when they realize that Hope's here and that they don't have a home to go back to...
After you killed everyone in that last one.
Trust is everything between people. Wouldn't you agree, Jennifer?
Feelings mutual.
Corporal Pear said that she found you in my office.
Yeah.
Taken our home. Taken away all our choices. But this place...
Could run. Do you really think?
Falling into the trap here. Wow. A phone ringing. A landline one. Internal. That's the master manipulation involved. That's the best way to do it, is to get them to think it's their idea.
Would you mind if I borrowed the box truck to tow him to the dump site?
You know how to drive?
My uncle taught me.
Good work these past couple days. It's gonna get tougher when the rains come in the heat of the summer when the new recruits come in, but by then this will be old hat.
Maybe being under for that long took more out of me than I thought. Lying to everybody all day, every day.
I know that I tend to favor the tough side of tough love, so that they can do the excruciatingly hard things that need to be done to protect the world from itself.
Will's got this all mapped out. Okay, it's the only way we can get out of here without anybody noticing.
Yeah, but if they do, I'm gonna hang back, give you guys cover.
She's coming with us.
It's a long walk to Portland. It's dangerous. Kill all of you. They want you and Hope working towards the future.
Yeah, he's
right?
frightened.
If we get caught, why not leverage that for our safety?
You know this place is bad news.
This is our best chance, and right now,
It's
our
your
only
only
chance to
chance.
be family again on our terms. And right now, this is the only choice we've got.
You're not sounding too convincing there, Hope. Sorry, but you're not.
Some of the people here have different ideas about how this place should be run. If Brody or anyone else found out my mom had a private agreement with the CRM, it'd be used against her.
Which is also the thing that's keeping you linked to
I'm
them.
sorry.
But you're not telling anybody.
Promise me you won't tell anyone.
You need to.
Is she anywhere near his age group? I can't tell. She could be 13, she could be 25. She looks young, she's got puppy fat. So, I don't know.
Whoa, Terry, sorry. Everything all right?
Have you seen Dr. Belshaw? She's not in her office.
We need to talk.
What the hell are you doing here?
Now. Look, I don't know what Hope's told you about Omaha, the campus colony. But these are coded CRM transmissions, proving that the military brought in those empties.
What are you talking about?
I don't know how all of it fits, but some of the people killed back home are being used for research.
Well, we know who's
So we
involved.
can stop it.
I wasn't aware of that. No. They didn't show us the data, we couldn't have interpreted it. We needed Hook to do that.
Stop. Hand tight.
Well, so much for that plan. Alright guys, episode 5. That key piece of information we've been given at the end there by Hook, I wasn't aware of that. They're still keeping people alive that they're using as test subjects now. Him gonna go and try and find the other scientist woman whose name I can't remember is a bad idea. The problem is, now they've just caught Silas, they're not there to meet him. It's about to get started. It still hasn't yet, even in this episode. I thought we'd have ramped it up in this episode. We still haven't. We've got 4 to go. Her mother is... She's dangerous in every aspect. Even when you can put something reliable and plausible in front of her, she questions and everything. She pulls everything apart. I absolutely hate her. But at least Hook is no longer drinking her Kool-Aid. That's the important part. So, 4 episodes to go. Where do we go? What do we find out? I'm dying to know, people. So until I do, I'm going to keep them short. I will be back with episode 6 next week, and we'll see where we go from here, okay? So I will discuss it more when I have something more to discuss. A lot of that episodes we're still just talking. My biggest problem now is Hope. Because that episode showed us the information and the idea that she had with this yeast thing, I don't understand it. I'm not a scientist, but I get the premise behind it and the fact that that's what they're looking to do as a form of culling, not a cure. When you think you might be able to change the world, but you're the one that came up with that. That changes the playing field a bit. That can bring in a part of you that you weren't aware existed. That could have affected Hope in such a way where she's like, I want to be part of this because I'm the future. It's why they want to hear. I have no idea. And she's hard to read. I will see you for episode 6 next week. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you are here. I would appreciate it. And the link in the description if you do actually want to watch these in full length and see me complaining. as well as all the other shows that are available over on Patreon as well. Right then, guys, see you for another one next time. Take care.